Hello guys and welcome to Crypto Gems. In today's video we're going to talk about Ethernity, which is the world's first authenticated NFT platform working with huge sports stars and pop stars alike. Obviously nothing I say on this channel is financial advice, so always go away and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Jumping over to the Ethernity website then guys, which is linked down below in the description, you can see a little bit of what is going on here. All about NFTs, particularly NFTs of famous sports stars, famous pop stars, etc. But there's also loads of other stuff coming out and a really exciting NFT drop, which we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, as you know, growing up, depending on what country you're in, various sports teams, etc. have always had collectible items. Like in the UK, we always had football stickers. In America, I'm sure they have things like baseball cards, etc. And these are now being used and put into NFTs and then being sold on. Obviously, depending on the popularity of the individual, those are obviously going to have different collectability. But what's going to happen on the Ethernity chain that we're going to focus on today is this mystery drop, which is coming up this Saturday on the 23rd of April. So the mystery drop, the Ethernity Vault, is opening on the Saturday 23rd with a new mysterious way to purchase NFTs. Our first ever mystery collection features boxes containing NFTs for your favorite athletes, musicians, iconic brands and upcoming projects, as well as these Genesis Satoshi cards, which are going to have loads of really cool features, and we're going to talk about that later on. So the cool thing about the mystery drop, guys, you don't really know what you're going to get, but you pay up front for one of the different boxes, and those obviously have different values. There's 3 different mystery boxes available. You can see them priced down below with the common box, epic box and legendary box. You can see that the common box, you'll have a 10% chance of opening a mint pass for the Exorian's avatar collection. 2 lucky individuals who purchase a common box will receive the lucrative Ethernity Genesis Satoshi NFT. If you don't know who Satoshi is, they've depicted him here in this picture, but he's basically the mysterious man who's created Bitcoin and ultimately has created the entire cryptocurrency industry back in 2008. Following on from this, and that's priced at $50 paid in ERN tokens. And then you've got the Epic Box, which will give you a 30% chance of opening a mint pass for Exorian's avatar collection. 3 lucky individuals who purchase an Epic Box will receive the lucky Ethernity Genesis Satoshi NFT. And then the legendary box, guys, at $600, you'll have a 50% chance of opening a mint pass for the Exorian's avatar collection and a 10% chance of receiving a lucrative Ethernity Genesis Satoshi NFT. So depending on the value of the box you pick up, some of them might have kind of more valuable NFTs involved. Common box will hold different sports stars, different musicians, etc. Then you go up to the epic boxes, legendary boxes, you're going to have sports stars like Shaquille O'Neal, more sort of famous sports stars whose items, etc. will be obviously more collectible because more people are going to know who they are and ultimately want those tokens. But what is mainly beneficial about holding one of these Satoshi tokens, guys, is that from the 1st of May, if you're holding one of these tokens, every single day you're going to be paid 10 ERN tokens. At the moment, the ERN price is something like $4 or just over $4. So just by holding one of these tokens, you're going to make $40 a day for an entire year. And 40 times 365 is $14,600. But that's bearing in mind that the price is currently at $4.6. Beforehand, it was a little bit higher than that, and it was around $25. So if you potentially have 10 ERN tokens, making you $250 a day for a year, then you're looking at $91,250 if that price target gets reached. Potentially could go even bigger than that. So these could be hugely profitable to hold on to. Now you can see down below, looking at the press, there's loads of different stories about the Ethernity chain platform because it's one of a kind in terms of creating authenticated NFTs that don't exist anywhere else, and ultimately could be something that's going to find lots of success. We're already seeing huge followings on social media, etc. And as well, looking at all these different websites, guys, you can see that there are a lot of different platforms, and you can see, looking at all these different news stories about this particular platform, that it's obviously very popular, has built itself lots of reputation early on, and ultimately that looks good for the future of the ERN token. Looking over here, you can see more information about the Genesis Satoshi card. The artwork itself was created by the guys who developed the platform, and ultimately probably not so much about the artwork, no offense to them, but most of this, or the benefit of holding this card for you guys, if you are lucky enough to win one, is that you're going to be able to earn that passive income in ERN tokens. Now jumping back to the boxes, there's going to be 500 common boxes, 150 epic boxes, and only 50 legendary boxes available. So depending on the options, if you choose the common box, it's a fairly slim chance of winning. So there's only 2 in the 500. In the epic box, there's going to be 3 in the potential 150, and then the legendary box, there's going to be 5 in the 500 boxes. So ultimately a 10% chance. So bearing in mind the price was around $290,000 a year. So if we hit the top price of ERN tokens, that's going to be $250 every single day, which just worked out was around $291,000. You could spend $600 to get a 10% chance of winning potentially $290,000, obviously depending on the value of the ERN token. Worst case, you can make $14,000. Is it worth $600? Not just that, guys, you still get things of value in here. So the legendary box is something that I've definitely got my eye on and potentially could be very interested in. And 3 lucky individuals will also get hold of a Satoshi NFT. We're remembering that there's only 150 of these, and now there's 3 in 150 opportunities. It's much better than the common ones where you've got a 2 in 500 chance of winning one of those Satoshi tokens. Jumping into this silver one, which is the Epic Mystery Token Box. There's only going to be 150 of these made, and it's going to cost you $200 in ERN tokens, but with a 30% chance of winning an Exorian's Avatar Mint Pass. And as well as that, 3 lucky holders will get a Satoshi NFT, which they obviously can use for staking. That's 3 out of 150 potentially, whereas the first one, the common one, was a 2 in 500 chance of winning one of those tokens. This is going to contain kind of like the most famous athletes, people like Shaquille O'Neal, etc. And then the last one, the legendary box, which is this gold pyramid here. There's only going to be 50 of these made, and they're going to cost $600 each in ERN tokens, but obviously with higher potential wins and many more rewards as well. This comes with a 50% chance of winning those Exorian Avatar Mint Passes and a 10% chance of winning one of those Satoshi tokens. Coming over to the marketplace, guys, which is probably what makes this website so special. You can see that there's different sections, all sports, entertainment, and then avatars soon to come. So let's just take a look at the sports one here, and you can see all of the different ones that are available on the marketplace. Obviously fairly similar to OpenSea, but obviously a much kind of like prettier looking website here with kind of a few other features. You've got different currencies, whether you're looking at ERN or wrapped ETH, and they're on the Ethereum or the Polygon token. You can then sit in like the prices, etc. that you want, and depending on who you're interested in, you can go and search for different people. Obviously not all of them are just kind of shirts, the famous football players here, but also you can see kind of like busts of different famous people. Here you can see, guys, the 3 different Shaquille O'Neals. One is a common one, $37, the epic around $88, and then the legend at $326, but this is the lowest ask price. So that could obviously fluctuate as time goes on. As this project kind of builds steam and gets more and more people involved, some of these could be worth a lot of money. Looking into the entertainment one, we can see that there are also going to be famous people, etc., but some of them might be famous cars, some of them might be like depictions of famous people, and they all come in sort of various different values. This one you can see $13,900. So potentially you could win some epic level NFTs in your mystery boxes, which could be worth a lot of money. Jumping over and looking at the ERN token at the moment, it's around $4.66, and in the past we have seen these highs up to around $25. After a swift climb, we got dropped back down. That's kind of obviously around the time that crypto was kind of pumping, and then we saw the whole crypto market come down towards the downside. But one thing to take into account, guys, if you think Bitcoin at the moment around $40,000, in terms of a percentage from its all-time high, is not that significant. But potentially if you can see this returning to an all-time high, then we're looking at a 435% increase. That's what's so valuable about getting involved in altcoins. What we can see right now on the chart, we are consistently holding above this support line with multiple touch points coming in, which shows to me that we are finding good support. And if we're able to have a bounce back beyond that and break this high here, coming in around $6.5, then potentially we could see some rally coming up in the future. So I want you to remember that those Satoshi tokens that you might be able to win will be able to make you 10 Satoshis a day for a year. So even at this low price, guys, that's $46 a day. And if it returns to something like $25, then you're looking at $250 a day just by holding this one token, which is obviously an awesome passive income for anyone. Something really cool to consider as well, guys, when you get listed on various exchanges, new coins, etc. will tend to get listed on decentralized exchanges because they're kind of easier to get onto, like PancakeSwap, etc. But in terms of getting onto something like Coinbase is actually quite a challenge. But what's great about that is Coinbase is a high street brand when it comes to crypto, and lots of people have access to it. And by being able to trade on Coinbase, it then allows for large amounts of investment to get involved. Jumping over to the Ethernity page, you can see there's 127,000 followers, which is pretty huge for any project. And coming down below, guys, you can see that they have various kind of giveaways, etc., and more information about the drops, some of the artwork, etc. All you need to do, retweet and follow to be able to win some cool prizes, and potentially maybe you could even get a free mystery drop, I'm not sure, but worth following this. And obviously there's like a Discord as well, so if you want to go and learn more about the community, then join the Discord. You can ask questions to other people within the community and potentially get access to the people who are running the projects. All this tells me that it's definitely worth taking a look at, so make sure you come and look at the website down below, because everything is there for you to find out more. The drop's coming up later on this week. They've just been listed on the Coinbase exchange, so there's loads of other cool stuff happening around this project. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's video and you've got any value about it, then please smash the like button. It helps us out more than you know. And if you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, NFTs, and the metaverse, then make sure you subscribe to Crypto Gems to be kept up to date with all of the latest happening in the markets. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye bye.